Is it really possible for 37 years old introvert guy to create his own personal brand? Well, I'm doing this 30 days challenge series, and today is the day 10 of 30 days challenge series, where I challenge myself to talk in front of the cameras, to learn and improve my speaking skill and talking to the cameras, and also improve my articulation of ideas and how to deliver my message to you in a more structured way so that you can understand what the things that I'm saying. As an introvert, I feel it's quite hard to do it, but I want to deliver it to you. I want to make you realize that it's not impossible, and I'm going to teach you a lot of things. And for today's videos, I'm going to teach you about the reality of introverts becoming content creators to develop his own personal brand, and how introvert can actually leverage their perceptions, their way of life to actually become a content creators and also deliver so much values to the world. And by doing so, probably you can increase your leads in business, you can become more productive, you can be more confident in talking with your superiors, with your colleagues, during Zoom meetings, Microsoft Teams, just name it. So nowadays, there's a lot of platform, and post-pandemic, you know, the COVID-19 issues that all people are being locked inside their house, and we tend to use Zoom meetings to have an online meetings with our colleagues and also friends and for the companies, right? So at a point of time, I realized that speaking to the cameras is actually a skill, right? So you need to learn how to speak to the cameras in order for you to deliver your message across, especially in those meetings. Because often enough, I found out that a lot of my friends who are introverts as well, they are just keep quiet, and even worse, they're not turning on their cameras. Because of what? Because they're afraid of what they look like, they're not wearing their makeups. And so this is the point that actually lower your confidence to speak to the cameras. And I just want you to realize this thing, that our brain work in separate mode. We have our conscious mode, and we also have the subconscious mode. So this is very important, you know. Unless you realize this, will never improve your life, right? Because as an introvert, our subconscious mind is actually very powerful, because even our conscious mind are telling that we can do it, we can be very confident in front of cameras, we can talk to our superiors, we can deliver the message in terms of presentation to the committees. However, when your subconscious mind is very weak, then all you do is actually is worse, it's bad, and you not deliver the message across the board, and people can't understand what the thing that you're saying. And even worse, people don't take it very seriously. People just listen to you because they have pity across you. And that's why I'm trying to do this challenge, just to improve myself, and also to prove that even if you're introverts, if you do all the reps, you can still do it. But one thing that I realized the most is that your subconscious mind is actually the one who moves your motivations, who inspires you, who prompts the actions to become a doable things instead of the undoable things, for impossible to become for possible. So this is how powerful subconscious mind is. Can you just really imagine that when you play tennis with your opponents of your friends, and when your friends give the ball to you, you just wait for the ball, right? And then you just try to hit the ball. And if you're new to tennis, then you're probably going to miss that ball. But if you have a strong subconscious mind, and it's probably going to make it really impactful, your subconscious mind are telling that, wait, you just need to wait for the ball to come and then hit it. So once you did it, actually you gain a motivation, and from that you learn that you can hit the ball, and subconsciously your subconscious mind is telling you the next ball you're going to hit as well. So this is the reality, you know. Even as such a small wins, when accumulated, can become a bigger wins. Instead of just focusing on the goals, entering goal that you want to win those games, just try to think that I want to hit that ball first. And when you hit a ball, you hit another ball, and you hit another ball, and eventually you reach your goal. And try to make your goal more broad goal. So this is the thing that I just learned, right? So before this, because I'm introvert, I'm going to be very transparent with you. Because I'm introvert, I reluctant to show up my face. I'm a very shy guy. And because of that, I don't want to show my face. And I tend towards making YouTube as a faceless content. So I have 3 faceless YouTube channel right now. And why I'm doing that is because I'm afraid of showing off to the cameras. But suddenly I've been practicing with my subconscious mind that tell me that you can do it if you try. You can do it if you do a challenge. And this subconscious mind thing actually moved the needle, give me the inspirations and motivation that I can really do it. The 30-day challenge series of showing up in front of a camera instead of just record it behind those cameras. And why I'm doing that is actually because I want to help introverts like you to develop your skills. Be it you want to have confidence in front of talking in front of these cameras because you want to develop your business, because you want to develop your careers, if you want to just make an impactful presentations. Talking to the camera is a skill that you need to learn. And this is my day 10. I've seen so much improvement from this. And to celebrate these wins, actually it's been a remarkable position for me because it's very hard to do for introverts. I know it because when I tell my friends that such challenge are happening right now and I'm doing it, and they just laugh and they said, why you want to do those kind of challenges? It's no use, it's not benefit, and you will not be successful. And this kind of environment is actually very sucks, you know. And because of that, I just keep quiet and just doing it and just not informing about the progress at all. And sometimes they just ask me, how's the progress? How many views did you get? If I told them that actually I get no views at all, so we just laugh, and it actually will hit my subconscious mind. And I want my subconscious mind to be as positive as possible, because when my subconscious mind is telling me that I can do it, I will do it, and I can do it, God willing. And I know this because often than not, the subconscious mind are even working when you are asleep. This is very true. So yesterday, my wife just told me that you are talking in your sleep, you know. And I said, really? Why I'm talking? You're talking that why are you doing this and why are you doing that? And actually, you give some inspiration and motivation. It's quite a long discussion in your sleep. So when I just woke up, I didn't even realize those things. This means that my subconscious mind is actually working while I'm asleep. And I tend to make a habit. So this is the thing that I learned via the books of Atomic Habits by James. They actually, you need to build up the system, right? So you need to build a system that can work for you and just change it a little bit, tiny bit, even 1%. And even 1% of those changes, when accumulated for the entire years, the result will be impactful. So I just make a slight change. I just recorded videos like this to you in the morning, because I think that it's actually my best state. If I record it in the evening, I'll be very tired. I just want to have rest. And because of that, I develop those schedules and I stick to it. And eventually my subconscious mind are telling me that you need to record these videos in the morning. You need to. And when I didn't record it, I feel very uncomfortable. You know, the feeling of you need to do something in the morning just to record the videos, it's actually very weird. But I feel very dissatisfaction if I don't do it. So I just do it regardless of the situations. It probably is that, like yesterday, it's raining heavily. I just do it, you know. And it's actually built up the habits to me. And I see quite an improvement in terms of my speaking skill, in terms of my articulation of ideas, in terms of my looking into the lens so that I can connect with you. So I feel very happy with it. And I really hope that after I complete all the 30-day challenge series, it's not going to be my end goal. I want to help introverts out there like you to improve your life in delivering your message in a more articulate way and structured way so that you can develop yourself. Be it you want to climb up your career ladder, you want to move to a new work environment, you want to just make a business, you know, this kind of thing that I really wish that I have when I was younger. That people are telling me that actually, even if you are an introvert, you can be successful, you can develop your own personal brand. But regardless, no one tells me about this. And I just want to be at least the one that helps you. I want to help at least one soul of introvert in this world, just to improve your life. Because at the end of the day, when you really help people, God will help us. When you impact one people, at least this one people will impact the other people. And eventually it will work like a change. And I want to see introverts in the world, in this world, to have a successful life. Don't just work behind your desk. Don't just work behind your cameras. Don't just scroll your social media endlessly, but instead of becoming a consumer, you can become a producer and make money with it, and just give so much values to the world that give impact in a positive manners. Don't just make entertaining videos. Make an educational videos where you deliver values and helping other people. So I really hope that you know how to move forward with your subconscious mind, and you really need to work with subconscious mind in order for you to gain the confidence to talk in front of the cameras and build out your personal brand. And why is this very important? I'll give you some very impactful reason that really happened to me. I'm very afraid of talking to the cameras, and because of that, even if I tell myself that you are very clumsy in your words, even if you try, you'll fail. But suddenly, I watch videos that telling me that subconscious mind is very powerful, and I just practice with my subconscious mind. And whenever I alone, when I'm riding my motorbike, I just practice out talking to the cameras inside my mind. And ironically, the result is actually quite remarkable. I feel very confident talking to the cameras, even though I still have problem with articulating my ideas and the words that are coming out from my mouth, like this one. But often enough, I see huge improvement, and that's why I'm saying that you can do it, even though if you're an introvert. Believe me,